Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I just finished the oil change for this returning customer on this 2010 Prius. Has roughly 140,000 miles on it. Perfectly drives and runs, but something's missing. Or you will say it's missing here. I think there's some protective shield missing for that catalytic converter. Good news is I got overnighted from CATSHIELD company. Bunch of these. This is actually for this third generation of Prius. Here is the manual which was part of it. Here you can see 4th generation Prius V and 4th generation. So we have large selection of the shields, and I'm sure you would like to see how-to video how to install it. So let's go and do it together. You can see these manuals on the website, but there is a list of needed stuff which I gathered together. I made sure I have everything so we can go and install this bad boy. So first I will remove these pieces of paper. I believe they were there just for the shipping purpose, so the shields are not rubbing on each other. Now I will just follow these directions, but that will give you an idea how it works. So they want me to bend this area, bend the rear tabs, place the shield with M logo on the right side on the table or a flat edge, and use your hands to bend the end tabs to create a 90% angle, 90-degree angle. Well, I have pretty strong hands as a technician, so hopefully I can nicely bend it. And they said start with this one and continue with the other one. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves not to cut myself, but I have those 90-degree. The next step supposed to be bend these upwards. That was down, this is up to the angle of 45 degrees. And I'm assuming that the reason they didn't do it is for a shipping purpose, because it will be sticking too much and they can ship more when it's flat. The shield is prepared for install. Now we need to prepare the car. So the next step in the manual is to remove these 4 plastic fasteners and remove the shield. These normally are brittle from the heat, but actually I saved this one. The next step regarding manual is undo this 10mm bolt and put this O2 sensor bracket away. Here we go, and just put it on the side. Now all these 4 holes left after those plastic fasteners needs to be made larger. So we will be using basically 10mm rivets. It's a nut rivets, installing them inside. So either need to use the drill bit like this or enlarging drill bit. I will show you right now. This will be the tool which you can have, and these holes needs to be made bigger to the number we discussed. I had one of those rivets in my pocket, those nut rivets, so I will just check that it fits there. If it doesn't, I will continue. Here we go, perfect fit. So my nut rivet nicely tightly went there. So I need to continue with this one, and they say very, very careful about the last one on the left, because these are the lines here. One of them is fuel line, so you don't want to drill into it. So I definitely must using protective gear, glasses, definitely protective glasses. These metal shavings, as they fall on my arms, are pretty hot. See, so this one is good there too. Let's continue with this one. Now comes the moment for a special tool. This is called Rivet Nut Setter, and that's not a tool which normally people have at home, so that might be a reason when some of you will really give this install to the professional shop and not try it themselves at home. It's totally possible. Here you saw setting that first nut riveted in. It's a M6, and it's all these details are in the instructions. I show you the close-up, how we created beautiful spot to install the anti-temper bolts. So I will repeat this on all four. This gun will normally cost you almost $300. But I'm not sure if it's related to this catalytic converter epidemic and fiasco. But believe it or not, company where I will normally not buy my tools, which is called Harbor Freight, is carrying this for a fraction of the price of the big ones. This is like $50. So if you are interested, do this yourself. Actually, there is a alternative, affordable alternative. And this is the first time I'm bringing that prepared shield, because I want to temporarily install it in the place. Use these 4 fasteners and high temper fasteners. The bit to turn them is supplied in the kit. So I will temporarily install these puppies. So I know the shield is perfectly in the place. Now I'm looking for these 2 holes. So I will push it on. And you can use the marker and make a mark. I will actually seek the center, and I will use a spring-loaded center punch. And that will basically show me where I will start drilling the hole. Now it's time for this drill bit, that 10mm, to shine. I prepared that center. The drill bit also has a center. This doesn't work for someone. You can start with smaller drill bit. These are super expensive titanium bits. This drill bit costs just $15. And it's made for drilling in the metal. Now it's completely obvious why we need this rivet gun. There's nowhere to put the fingers behind it and put some nut from above like it was maybe possible there. Not here. Ooh. Did you hear that sound? Look at all these silver shavings all over the floor. It's like it was snowing silver. And regarding to the instructions, now it's time to reinstall that O2 sensor holding bracket. So, is it correct? at that. This whole set came with the rubber stripping. It's a self-adhesive rubber stripping, and there is a picture where I'm supposed to install it. It's for reducing noise and vibrations. So I will just go ahead, peel off the tape, which is nicely hiding that glue on the back. Hopefully you can see it a little bit. And looking at the picture, it looks like I'm supposed to start somewhere here and slowly install that into place, going around the edge. I will continue with 2 others and show you the results. So I have that here in the place regarding the picture. Now they say go ahead and place the CATSHIELD back up to the vehicle and install first loosely these 4, I will say the front ones. So carefully, so I don't cut myself, because I want to feel those little bolts without the gloves. Voila! That should nicely align. Here is my first one. And as they say, this is just loose because we will be putting spacers above the rear ones. And here I will show you the detail of the rear ones. So there will be the spacer we were talking about. So I prepared the bolt or screw the same way, but because it's further away from the body of the vehicle, I will be placing there between the shield. Come on. Between the shield and the vehicle, this spacer. So since we are already here on this side, look at it. We'll position it there, find that nut which we installed, and look at it. I already caught it there, it nicely turns, and I will install also the other side. I will try to show the detail better on this side. So here is the spacer that goes between the body of the vehicle and the shield. I will position it on the opening, and here comes that screw which should nicely align with that nut rivet which we have inside. What do you say? Wasn't this actually a breeze to install it so far? And now I will start gradually torquing these screws. Oh yeah, that was the spacer already. I have it on the soft clutch, and these lock washers should hold it in the place forever. If you doubt that, you can obviously always install a little bit of blue thread locker. And with the shields like that, skid plates and protective shields, I always like to hit it a little bit to hear if it's not resonating oddly, or if one of these bolts will be loose, it will start rattling and so on. So this seems to be correctly installed. I think we are lucky here with this install, and we are basically done. And there is one more thing which the owner's manual says. They say, hey, place at least one of these stickers, they say, on the rear glass of that trunk. I saw people are putting it on the windows, so I will definitely leave these to the owner. They can decide where, in their own opinion, it will be the perfect for them to have it, to let know the thieves that this Prius is protected, and if they want to cut it off, it will take them way more time. I'm very happy that I had enough time to film for you another how-to video. If you like it, please give it a thumb up and make sure you are subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. I can see you later, my friend. Oh yes, see ya.